Welcome back to Storyverse Explained. Today, we are diving straight into the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things Season 5. And let me tell you, you are going to want to brace yourselves because this season kicks off with an intensity we have just never seen before. And I am not exaggerating. The premiere wastes 0 time. I mean, forget a slow burn. The final season literally throws us directly into the fire, and believe me, it does not let up for a single second.
So, where are we when Season 5 kicks off? Well, it starts with a pretty simple and honestly terrifying reality. Hawkins has fallen. The season picks up right in the immediate aftermath of Season 4's ending, as the Upside Down is just bleeding into our world.
From the very first minute, you can feel the shift. The stakes are just so much higher. The scale is massive, and there's this heavy emotional weight to every single scene. It's crystal clear this isn't just another season, it is all building to one thing: the final war for Hawkins.
Okay, but before we get into any of the nitty-gritty details, let's talk big picture with a completely spoiler-free verdict. So if you haven't watched yet, don't worry, this next part is 100% safe for you.
So what's working so far? Honestly, a lot. The pacing is just relentless. There is absolutely no filler here. The character focus is super sharp, giving Eleven, Will, and Hopper some incredibly powerful standout moments. Visually, oh my gosh, the Upside Down has evolved into something genuinely nightmarish, and the mystery at the center of it all just gets deeper, setting up the endgame perfectly without giving away all its secrets.
And what's really brilliant is how these episodes are actually structured. They're not just, separate stories. Each one methodically cranks up the stakes, the horror, and our emotional investment, building this incredible momentum that just pulls you right in.
Here's kind of how it all builds. Episode 1, it grounds us in all that emotional fallout from Season 4. Episode 2 dials up that classic Stranger Things horror we love. Episode 3 goes deep, exploring all the trauma and the connections between the characters. And then Episode 4 just blows the doors clean off with a massive twist. Seriously, it's a masterclass in building tension.
All right, just a quick but super important warning. We are now heading into some light spoiler territory. We are not going to be revealing any major deaths or the biggest plot twists, but we will be talking about some key events from each of the first 4 episodes. So this is your chance to pause if you want to go in completely fresh. Still with me? Awesome. Let's take a closer look at what makes these first 4 episodes so compelling, starting, of course, with Episode 1. The first episode is titled The Ruins of Hawkins, and believe me, it absolutely lives up to that name in every way. We see a town in total chaos, and our heroes are fractured, not just physically scattered, but emotionally too. A huge plot point is Eleven's struggle with her powers, which are, let's just say, dangerously unreliable. And the most chilling part? Will can feel Vecna again. That familiar prickle on the back of his neck is back, and the dread level is just off the charts.
Next up, we've got Episode 2, Shadows Return. And this is where the threat starts to feel way more tangible and a whole lot more terrifying.
That massive gate to the Upside Down becomes this huge focal point, with all this strange phenomena escalating around it. Max's storyline, even while she's still recovering, is incredibly emotional and so central to the plot. And at the same time, Hopper and Joyce are off on their own mission, looking into a new and deeply disturbing mutation from the Upside Down.
And then we get to Episode 3, The Link. That title really says it all.
Make no mistake, this is Will Byers' episode. His deep, horrifying connection to Vecna becomes the absolute focus, and it feels like it's the key to understanding everything. And the group? They come to this terrifying realization. The Upside Down isn't just invading anymore. It's evolving, and it's happening way faster than anyone could have possibly imagined.
And that all leads us to the 4th and final episode of this block, Before the Storm, which is, without a doubt, the most explosive of the bunch. So in this episode, a total game-changing discovery is made that completely reframes how we see Vecna's ultimate plan. It is a genuine oh my god moment. And true to Stranger Things form, the episode ends on a massive cliffhanger that perfectly sets up the second half of the season and that final war. So after all that intensity, all that emotion, and that absolute jaw-dropper of a cliffhanger, what's the final score for this first batch of episodes?
It's a 9.5 out of 10. I mean it. This is a near-perfect start. The Duffer Brothers have crafted a beginning that's both a love letter to everything that came before and this thrilling, terrifying sprint toward the finish line.
And that really says it all. If the rest of the season can maintain this level of quality, this pacing, this emotional depth, we could seriously be looking at the best season of Stranger Things, period.
Which, of course, leaves us with the biggest question of all. We know this discovery in Episode 4 changes everything about Vecna's plan. So, what could it possibly be? I want to hear your theories. Let the speculation begin.